Yo, shit, we live? Did it finally happen? I see I'm a little quiet. Hello. Okay. I mean, honestly, we're kind of just chilling tonight. I'm gonna get the announcement out on Discord for all those homies that are hanging out there. I start a little bit. There we go. Publish. Confirm. Anyways. Yeah, no. It's really just gonna be a chill stream tonight. We're not doing anything hyper. We're just here chilling. I did realize I wanted to update YouTube settings, and then we're good. Show more first. Yo, welcome. Ski Doge. Game tip. Minecraft. Pretty simple. Easy to understand, to say the least. There we go. Save. All right. We've made the necessary changes to YouTube. To honestly now at the point where now it's just us. Right? We're just chilling, having a good time. We're chilling. Anyways, what we have here is a project I've been working on. This one I haven't really touched as much as I did another one. However, what ended up happening was I was trying to create a spell that a player could blow a certain goat horn and a certain spell would activate. And I had particle effects to help with that. What ended up happening is I spawned too many particles. A lot of barnacles. And I ended up just absolutely tanking the old map I was working on. So what ended up happening? I had to delete it. I made a new one, and I've worked on this one. Here, can we actually... Oh, we'll get into that later. Also, welcome Irene, or Z, or Zia, however you'd like to pronounce your name. Let's see how many play time I have on this one. Time played, a little less than 5 hours. So, that's what we got right now. But, oh, chill. Oh my god. You can't see chat? There is no chat. Sag, yep. Like I said, today is literally going to be just chill. I'm not worried about setting up a chat. We're not worried about this being a stream highlight later. This is really just vibing. Anyways, you're going to see the horrible, nasty, ugly side of this map. However, that's not what we're focused on. We're focused on the parts that are visible. This is everything I've worked on within that 5-hour mark. I've gotten some plateaus, some tree areas. I got mountaintop over here, which is where I'm going to have the players spawn. The cat is being very talkative today. Anyways, I'm going to have the players spawn here. I came up with this tent. I don't like it. Not going to lie. I've never built a tent before in Minecraft. So I am not finalized on that design. So we're not going to be keeping it. But it's here nonetheless. In fact, nuke. Dum. Gone. Just kidding. Anyways, that neat little feature is what I've been using for a lot of the world building. Dude, this cat needs to shut up. My God. He's going crazy over there at the door. Bud, calm down. Your brother's here and he's chilling. His brother. It looks really awesome. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, Dusty. Big appreciato. My goal on this one is to not destroy the world with particle effects. So that's what we're learning to do. So today will be a little bit of building, a little bit of coding, command block stuff, more specifically. And then, I mean, honestly, we're chilling. That's what we're doing. But I wanted to add trees here. And I'm still like learning to do world edit and stuff like that. Dude, this cat is on crack. Dude, he wants into that room. Dude, what are you doing? He was standing on his 2 hind legs. He's sniffing the door creak. Hey, bud. You want to get into bed with your brother? Come here. No? Okay, he's being weird. Anyways, as I was saying, the goal, oh shit, is, I mean, we're just learning stuff. We haven't, I keep saying we, it's me. Wrong way. Is this the right one? Oh, possibly. It's been a long time since I've used like world edit and stuff like that. So I'm still trying to get used to how to do each of the commands. Granted, I'm not really looking up tutorials because I find it to be fun to learn the stuff myself. Kind of just shoot the messenger and just have a good time. Also, we need to put repeating command block right here to be set time day. Oh my god. There we go. It'll be forever day until we break that command block. And there'll be a time where it's gonna be nighttime. I'm trying to decide if I want to have the map be focused around like nighttime. Maybe have some sort of eternal darkness theme going on. I'm still thinking about it. But just vibing, honestly. None of this area up here is going to be used for buildings. We're just patching the land so it looks more filled in than it actually is. Kind of creating an illusion of a bigger world than what is actually supplied. That's a bad word. That's a bad one. There we go. Now the idea is if you come down here, like, yeah, the trees kind of go off farther into the distance, right? We're seeing less and less of an empty area over there, enough where the player, at least I would assume, would be more so focused on whatever is going to be like here. And I have my first little dungeon area is going to be here. I just put in black concrete here to symbolize just a transition room, but I will eventually build the dungeon. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the entrance room of that dungeon be here, but we'll create a teleport. So when you step here, you'll teleport to the other location and you'll be facing the room and it'll look like, you know, as if nothing really happened. And if you turn around, you could see the same scene. But just to not have like restrictions on building space and stuff like that. That's my thought process on it. Oh my god, I saw leaves falling on the ground and I thought it was a bug on my monitor. A bit strange to say the least, but we're fine. Also, we can definitely turn Minecraft up a bit. Minecraft, I don't normally play with sound on. Well, correction. More specifically, I don't play with music on. I think the music makes me feel a little silly, a little stupid. Well, correction. I get overwhelmed. I get, what's the word that we're looking for? Is this supposed to be the, no. Oh, that's right, because I deleted the, yikes. What was it? Shit. I had the word. I deleted the camp. That's what it was. And actually, for the most part, I consider myself to be done doing a lot of the geography of this location. What I need to do is I need to start creating structures, figure out what I want to put and where, and then go from there. No freaking shot. Or freaking shot. Indeed. No freaking shot. Dude, we're freaking it up here. Shit check. No, we ain't got anything. Like I told you a while ago, we're doing good. I was thinking about streaming Minecraft, but then I wanted to play Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is good. I was in the last time I played it, I was in the middle of making a saw bathroom. Correction, I was in the middle of making the bathroom from Saw, not the Saw bathroom. Or a Saw bathroom. I was making the bathroom from Saw. It was taking me a while to find a bathtub. And I wasn't going to go onto the one of the islands that had all the items already like there, and all you do is just pick up what you want. Hello, Thean. Fine. Welcome. Welcome to the Minecraft adventure. Oh, speaking of, one of the reasons why I had all this flat grass down here is not here. We're going to go around. Is we did want to make structures here. Let's do / replace air with light. There we go. Never mind. Undo. No need to keep that. But what I am going to do. Why bother having a shit check? No, it's because we're checking to see if I did or not. And I didn't. Like, if that's a problem with you, then you gotta talk to someone. There we go. You're the problem. That's not cool. That's not chill at all. When have I ever been a problem? Anyways, what we'll end up using this area for is going to be plots of land. Or, correction, this plot of land is going to be used to make structures on. So, when we decide we're comfortable enough, I'll be putting all of my buildings here. And we'll use... There's a certain thing. It's a structure block? I think it's what it's called. Also, hold on. Where is this? Also, this is the first time I've played Animal Crossing. I'm refusing to look up how to do things, so I'm just fumbling through. Yeah. I'm assuming you're playing New Horizon. Is that the right one? Also, I don't know if I'm finding the right thing here. Video settings. No. Controls. Yes. Let's go. There we go. Test block? What are these? Oh, bye. Okay, it's gone. I bought a Switch Lite and it was inside it, so it was free. Oh, nice. Minecart command block? I don't remember ever seeing that. That's cool though. Anyways, New Horizon was my first Animal Crossing game, and I thought it was great. I enjoyed my time with it. I also got COVID when I played it. Now, do we want to assume that those two things were related? That's up to you. But I did get COVID. That is a fact that occurred. I got the bovid. That was a pretty bad time. Not gonna lie. Hello, Thee. Goat. Welcome. We're chilling. Also, I'm realizing I'm just kind of flying around. Anyways, what I want to do now is figure out if there's any more terrain that needs trees or anything where the vision kind of could... Ooh, let's go here. Animal Crossing causes COVID just like 5G. Dude, you're right. I didn't even have to make you think that. You just came to that conclusion yourself. That's pretty big. Oh, I know what we're doing. So what I wanted to do is I have a cave over in that direction. And I have a mine cart in there. I'm going to have it so that way the player takes the mine cart and it'll be like a teleporting sequence with the mine cart or some bullshit like that. And arrive in another like district mining section that's connected to a town. Yo, shout out to the Minecraft music starting to play like a G. Okay, it can go a little bit quiet. Anyways, we're vibing. Okay, I'm gonna get distracted with the music so bad. So I'll turn it down a little bit more, and I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm done. We're not touching it anymore. We're done. But what I was thinking was, how do I make this not look like shit? Because I plan to have that town be over here. So if we go over here, like you can just see the crappy mountaintop. So I'm realizing I'm gonna make a dividing like ridge here and have that hide the like pyramid-esque shape of this grass. Anyway, that's the plan right now. We're not too peculiar about how this all fits. The main goal is to blow up and act like we ain't nobody. There we go. So what I'm using a mod, and this is called Axiom. Basically, it's like a trillion times better than World Edit. However, World Edit still has its uses, which is why I haven't fully forgone it. So, but this is pretty good for building. Pretty delicious in some ways. Other mods wish that they could be. Also,
Zoteka just resubbed for 2 months.
Yo, thank you, Teka. Zoteka with the epic, like $2 or something like that. Still, that's gonna buy me a battery. We could use it. Our TV remote is eating the dookie buns, as we like to say it. Also, we got a Peter, so Peter. It was a bad idea to change that. But there you go. One for old time's sake. Oh, help me. Okay, we're good. So what we can do here now. Jesus Christ. How do I want to do this? First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to close this. We're going to close this off. Because Axiom does have some cool features. Like, let's see. We're going to do flood fill. No, golly. That's way too many blocks. Oh, shit. Honestly, I think we might just be better creating spheres that go all the way down to the ground and then just smoothing off the top. I think we're just going to do that. That seems to be working pretty damn well. So we'll just do a little bit more. Anyways, it has been a while since we last streamed. Just a combination of the last time we wanted to stream, we were going to do RV There Yet with our dear pal Ethan, but our internet was not liking that. So I ended up recording that. So eventually that will be a YouTube video, but right now it is not. It's just sitting in my folder where I have recordings still from 2023, 2023 for sure. 2022 possibility. But yeah, just finding the time to work on them might be very good to get some of those out sometime soon. But honestly, dude, I waited like a month to play that game. Streamed it on day one, and my PC decided it wouldn't stream and play the game. It kept crashing every few minutes. I don't know if it was because of the game, but my internet, we're capped on our internet. So we got to like near the end, but not actually at the end. And we just assumed we were getting throttled. And so I just had to like stop streaming for October. And then, you know, some personal stuff also happened. So like it kind of blessing in disguise in a sense, but like it was a bummer to have that also not be working. Oh no. Are we making any? I mean, yeah, we're making progress, but it's taken a little bit. Anyways, before I started the stream, I was like looking for more mods to like help with like building and stuff like that. And then I was like, well, honestly, I don't think I really need anything else. I don't think there's anything else that'll be like useful to what I'm trying to do here, right? Like the only other things I can think of is stuff to do with entities, and then I learned something that it's like I can summon entities using this. I don't know how. I will figure it out, but that is an option because I know I want to use entities for some things. The other thing too, which I think is super cool. Minecraft added this fucking command. We can summon, oh, sorry. You can summon mannequins, but not only that, you can summon is that not the right thing? Hmm. Good question. Let's figure it out real quick. Oh. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Anyways, so yeah, you can summon player skins and mannequins and create NPCs like this. But the thing is like obviously, like if you right click it, you're not, it's not doing anything. Maybe you can give them a block. No, it's probably another string of commands. But like they're like actual entities, right? These are essentially just husks. So the idea I had was I've made I've worked on an adventure map before this, right? And I used villagers by using the like talk to villagers scoreboard function. I was able to command, depending on the region in the world that the player is, with their talk to villager count, um, and like other scoreboards and stuff like that. I was able to make it so that way the player could have a essentially a storyline dialogue with an NPC of a villager. And that was super cool and also super difficult. Not difficult as in a hard task to do. It did get very confusing at one point just because of how many different strings of conversations I had and which commands I had already used, or correction, scoreboard functions I had already used. It just made it a little difficult for certain parts, just because I'd have to like double check command blocks on like a couple thousand blocks away and then go back and like just try to figure out which ones I had and hadn't used. It was an adventure to say the least. It was cool. I actually had a lot of fun doing that. One of the last things I was working on was I was trying to make it so that way if the player was in a desert, I wanted to make it so that way they had to wear specific shoes. Or else I'd have something like a more specifically, I'd had it so that way these spawned in the desert if a player wasn't wearing a certain specific pair of boots. And I thought that idea was cool as fuck. And it was very difficult. I could get the Evoker Fang to spawn if the player wasn't wearing them. But the only problem is the Evoker doesn't spawn fast enough. But as I just now started to describe to you my issue, I figured out a solution, and it's to spawn the evoker one block in front of the player that the direction that the player is facing. And I think that could work. I think that gets around the, assuming that the player isn't, jumping like doing this. Like I think realistically, or also if the player is just doing this, they could theoretically avoid the Evoker Fang. But like, see, like I can spawn it and move back and not get hit by it. And even if I was in fucking survival. Oh! Yeah. But if I spawned it, theoretically, one block in front of the player direction that they're looking at, that could work. We're not gonna try it right now, but that's on the reserve, right? Because I most definitely will try to use that again. Okay, I think we got most of this filled, at least to the point where we can start smoothing it. Oh, good golly, I almost missed this. Here we go. I know a lot of the game internal, but not adventure maps modding, so I'm spitballing. You know, could you make the... Oh, I totally missed that one. Could you make the spawn location just inversely tied to the player's looking direction location? If they're moving it, keep up? The spawn location just inversely tied to the... You know, so... Maybe? The way that I also think of is you could spawn it and then also constantly teleport it like half a block underneath the player and have it be named a specific entity. So that way all you need to do is to teleport that one entity. Like, I could see that working. That's just like another way to get the same result. I also have had years to think about this. That project was in like 2020. But it was actually super cool because I had like, what was it? Maybe 8 or 9 of some of my like closest friends like working on this map and like testing it and like being a part of it, and it was like super cool. And unfortunately that map got stolen. Stolen. I was moving and my car got broken into, and they took my crappy, shitty computer tower that was in the back seat. Smooth. That I was using. Like, I was just like moving stuff after work, right? Obviously, it's stupid that I had my fucking computer tower in my car, right? Not gonna deny that or anything like that, right? But yeah, having that stolen was a bummer, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring all this stuff to my new place and I'm gonna save the world, maybe work on it some more, because I wanted to work on it. I wanted it to be cool. I wanted to work on some old projects that I had on it. Actually, some of the oldest videos on the YouTube channel are command block videos from that map. And dear God. All right, we're smoothing out a lot of terrain here. But you know, I'm very confident in my ability to get to a better place than my self at 20 was. It's almost been like 6 years. Well, technically I think I probably was 20 and I'm 26 now. So yeah, no. We have gotten smarter. in some ways. We're also still pretty stupid, but we're cool. Like we're a lot more like chill with it, you know? No, poo poo pee pee, dude. Fuck. No, I got Podzol on my tree. No. I know a lot of so 26 is the magic number because I'm 23 and I'm low-key retarder sauce. Yes. Yes. Amen, brother. Yes. That is factual indeed. Well, yes, hold on. Yeah. But also, let's smooth it. Let's smooth it. Let's smooth it. Anyways, we're gonna use this netherite sword as a brush. Tall spruce. But yes, no, you definitely get a little bit more well put together the longer you're alive. Unless you don't work like that, then you don't. But, you know, that's, you know, not really up to you. That's genetics. Can I get some fucking trees, man? What the fuck? There we go. No, that looks like shit. There we go. See, the real question is, so I had two ideas I wanted to do with this map, right? I wanted it to be um two possibilities. One, have it be a little D&D-esque, having me, the creator, kind of DMing the world and the actions and around, and having the players explore, you know, find items, stuff like that. Like, you know, creating a world for them to explore and giving them branching opportunity paths and stuff like that, and just seeing where it goes. Or the other option is I create a map and just fucking have it just a, a story. I don't know, like maybe even like play with the people, right? But like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I want to do this. I like the idea of just having like kind of creating a server and just having like some of my friends play on it and just like, you know, host that, right? Not fully DM it, but kind of spectate them and see what they do with what I create. That seems fun, but like, I don't know. It's new. I'm not gonna lie. It's new. We're not too familiar with that avenue of actions. Also, I think we can just fill this. Changing my mind. You can't. Oh golly. No. Oh, there it is. No, stop it. There we go. We're good. This is, oh, that's not good. Oh, golly. There we go. Can we get the lighting back? Did we break it? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's chill. No wonder it was super fucking laggy. It was coming to the conclusion of having a stroke while over here. Okay, so we'll go back to grass blocks. We'll go to flood fill and try to get as big of a... Oh, perfect. Perfect. Again, we don't really have to worry about like, oh shit, wrong button. Okay, we need to get off this thing. There we go. We're good. Let's extrude the ground. Just create a little bit more of a level. And then what we can do is we can smooth. Also, I'm thinking that I might just need to kill all the trees. So I'm gonna do that. Granted, it will make the world look like crap for a while, but I think it needs it. I think we need to get. I think we need to fully figure out the land, and then we can decorate it. We're not done. Like that's. We got a lot of smoothing to do. We got a lot of kind of refining. You know, I think it's important to know what we want first. And to know that we have what we want. Replace birch. Log. Birch. Leaves. Spruce. Log. Spruce. Leaves. Here. That's going to be probably around 200,000 blocks. It's going to be my guess. It could definitely be more. Oh, closer to 300. But I was in the right ballpark. Anyways, there's also a lot of fucking grass floating here. It's definitely because I spammed the forest brush. Oh, I will say on that last adventure map I made, I created this very large beehive with parkour puzzles and special armor on it, and that shit was sick. Did you have any use for a GTX 960? I have one, but I needed to rehome, and they're basically worthless for gaming. Use for editing PC or streaming. I mean, honestly, I think I'm good. I appreciate the offer though. But yeah, I think I'm good. Currently don't have any issues with what I have right now. I appreciate the offer. I will continue to say thank you. But I am good. Fuck. Okay. The problem is I'm also good. Maybe Goodwill time because it's so old. It's kind of. I mean, it will find someone that wants it at Goodwill. Like those like thrift stores and shit like that. They The electronic section sells very quickly. I worked at a Value Village for a while. And yeah, no, that shit. You'd like put something out and it'd be gone 5 minutes later. There are people that literally go to those places just for like reselling stuff that they can find. Also, I'm trying to figure out if I should have it so the player has free reign throughout the world. I don't like the idea of it. That makes it a little bit harder to do stuff, so I probably won't do that. But like a part of me wants to be able to give that, but I know reasonably I can't. Especially with how like I normally set up like checkpoints and stuff like that using scoreboard flags. I just know that it would make things a lot harder to keep that into account. That the player could all of a sudden potentially be in an entirely different area, and whatever bugs and issues that could cause would be annoying and potentially like game breaking, and I'd rather not. Especially if I plan to have this as a server, I definitely don't want to have to run into issues with that kind of stuff. But again, right now we don't know what we're doing. Just build large mountains that don't have any way to climb up. Yeah, that's fair. What I did on the old one was like, for example, like I didn't even have like shit like this. I had it so that way, imagine like here, right? I had it. It was so bad. It was really bad. I had it like essentially like this. It was like 2 blocks high, and it was a very flat, small wall. Granted, I think this is definitely more... This is more reasonable to have kind of like a tall, flat wall. Fuck up. But like I also had the idea of giving mounts. So like if I give a horse, I then have to worry about a horse that can jump up to fucking here or some bullshit, right? So there's also barrier blocks, which are cool. You can't like walk past them, right? But like also being fucking hit with an invisible wall can be a little lame. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, also with command blocks you can spawn like custom horses, right? But then it's like, what if I want to use horses that have high jumps like that? Then that means I then have to redesign the whole world to take into consideration that affix, right? So it's like, do I get rid of an entire... It really just comes down to just security proofing the fucking world, right? But like, how far do I take it? Stuff like that. Anyways, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I had the idea of having like a berry farm here or some bullshit like that. Not fairy, berry, like berry, as in like Barry Allen, fastest man alive. Okay, go down. I think we've smoothed out almost everything. Anyways, keep it schmoving. What Y level am I at? 65? Definitely kind of want to go even further beyond. Yeah, give me Y75. Slash. Pause 1. Pause 2. Set. Stone. There we go. There we go. Block. We're not far away. We're not far away enough. Bollocks. I just want to have it so that way players' render distance will be too far away to be able to see shit. And honestly, we can probably work some shit out over there as well. There we go. 71. That's fine. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. Extendaground? No. Well, maybe. Actually, we'll do Extendaground on this one. There we go. And then what we can do is start spawning our... Oh, can I do Super Sphere? Oh, golly. 2 on the dot. Width. There we go. Okay, smooth. Okay. I mean, we're just going to keep building. The fucking music is gone now. Why is Minecraft music so extremely specific about when it wants to play? Too bad. Like, it would be... It just needs to make up its mind. That's all I'm saying. Like, I might just be impatient as fuck, but like, when I don't want to listen to it, it's here all the fucking time. When I think it'd be good to have as like some background noise, it's nowhere to be seen. Also, smooth. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Oh, golly. The cat has arrived. You know, he was doing really good for a while. And then he fell off the bandwagon. He just started meowing again. I You're doing good, though. You're perfectly fine. Do you actually want to come up and say hi? Would Oliver want to say hi? Hey, bud, you want to come say hi? Oh my god, he does. No hands. He wants the pets. He likes to snuggle. He's a good boy. He does drool though when he does this. Like I'll pet him and he like really gets into it. And then he just starts drooling like a little weirdo. But oh, bye. Yeah, you didn't like it that I called him a weirdo. It's true though. You're a bit weird. Gotta deal with it, man. Anyways, you might have realized that the time day repeating command block is no longer functioning. That is because of one of several factors. Oh, you want me to explain them? Okay. So the factor is the block itself is no longer loaded. So it will not run. Therefore, we have no set time day repeating command block. I could place a new one. However, fuck you. Ooh, got you. Ooh, you have to deal with the fact that you just got. That's right, son. Okay. Oh. Oh. Also just realizing that we have that extra, not extra, the flood fill of any block kind. So what we can actually do is just surround the area that we want to make. And then we'll be able to just create the layer that we want. It's like example, this is now fully surrounded by stone. So what we could do is we could select grass block here on the right side, flood fill, and find the exact level that we want. Put it there. There we go. We got grass all the way up to there. Then what we can do is we can smooth out this area now. Yeah, it doesn't like it when we go crazy like that though. But it's worth it. Now it's gonna play spooky music, man. It's scary. We didn't ask for that. Okay, anyways. This seems fine. Maybe what I'll do now is I'll actually flood fill with a liquid. No, not air, water, you fool. It just keeps selecting air. Water bucket. Oh my god. Silly. Anyways. Blood film. There's just no way. No way, Jose. Bubble column. No. You know, I don't know why I thought that wouldn't work, but it did. What am I doing, dude? I'm losing it. Ooh, melt. Sphere, yeah, we can do about 4 radius. Anyways, yeah, what we'll do here is change that actually to to an 8. I am surprised though that the water is not working. Am I doing something wrong? Because like I could do fluid ball, right? But that's nothing that we want. Fluid without sources. Require support. Yes. Infinite sources. Okay, what about that? Yeah, that's fine. But that's not what we want. We want a cube. Nope. Nope. Capsule. This is not good. That's not what we want. Anyways, let's go back to sphere just because let's not fuck up anything right now. Why? I have pissed myself, Ethan says in Twitch chat. Welcome to the piss panners or pan. Fuck, dude. It's over. Just kill me now. Fuck. Anyways, slash has a 1, and then what we're gonna do here is go here, and then go, and then go, slash has replace air water. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's chill. We're cool. We're chilling with that. Will there be any inflation on this adventure? I mean, hey, we're working with water right now, so maybe. Might be able to do a little bit of inflating. Search it. No. Really? Oh my god. This is really not being friendly with me. We'll just hide this. There we go. Won't be any water. That'll be free flowing now. Okay, I think that's water throughout the entirety of this. So I think what I can do now is, oh fuck. Replace. Oh fuck. Okay. Jesus. 63. That's all that matters. 63. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, also we realized it actually doesn't matter. All we need to do is just get the entire radius. We're just going to replace water with water. And it should make all of the water source blocks, and we should be chill. $29,000 water blocks have been replaced. Okay, I think we're good. Definitely seems like we're good. Okay. Let's do lots of adventuring. Okay, what we're going to do here now is we've gotten the inner area that we want here. However, I know for a fact I'm going to want a cherry blossom biome here. So what I'm going to do now is we're done building this wall. What we need to do is surround the ridge with some sickness. But to do that, I want some foliage, aka also grass, just because I want the trees to be on something that's nice, not harsh. What's your address? Fuck. Not again. Were you there for that? It's just like, no. It's so fucking weird, dude. Also, I'm realizing I'm going way high above the... Anyways. You're not getting it. There's not gonna be anything there. It's all being drained by the elderly and disabled. Sick. Okay, we got our raised ridge. What's your Club Penguin login? Um, hmm. That's gonna be Bradley BRK. At super cool kid 1. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Speaking of Bridge, this stream is sponsored by Bridge. It's not. It is not. We have not gotten a sponsor because why the fuck would we? We're not cool enough for sponsors, fellas. This shit check is brought to you by MeUndies. Dude, be pretty epic. We have received a Discord message. Fuck, he got me. Dude, how long has this fucking Discord group chat been alive? I saw 2022. This is 2021? Dude. Okay, so my friends. Dear God. Oh, it has this at the very beginning. That's an old thumbnail I was gonna make. Anyways. Anyways, we've had this like group DM because I don't know if I was in a Discord with them. So they called me. I don't fully remember, honestly. But apparently the group chat was made in August 2021. And Ethan made it. I was in Frag? Okay. I have no clue then. I guess I would have gotten into Frag in 2019 or 2018. So, yeah, I guess so. I do not know why this chat is there. But anyways, it's called Ethan Has Brad by the Balls. And I was out of it for a year. And then I almost 2, and then they fucking found it again and they re-added me into the group chat. And so now every time I leave it and see how long it takes for them to get me back in there. And we almost got to 12. We got past 12 hours. Because I left it at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Maybe like 3:30 or some bullshit. Anyways, you saw okay. Discord mobile doesn't have the option to have it so that way you can leave the group chat quietly. Me when I leak it. Yo, who's leaking it right now? I'm leaking it right now for sure. Okay, anyways. Who up leaguing they it right now? Is that the new league champion? It? Featuring Pennywise the clown? That would be cool. That'd be cool as heck. That would be sugoi as they say. Also, this is the wrong thing. I have a solo Minecraft prison server. You want to join? No. I will never play Minecraft prison. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a prison for you, and your goal is to escape it. Actually, that sounds like a pretty cool idea. Free my bread, he ain't do nothing. Am I the schlep of Minecraft? Let me get my buddy Chris Hansen on the line. A slice of that pizza. All of this could be gone if you gave me a slice of that pizza. Also, there's a reason why we're doing another layer of grass blocks. So hold tight. I had the idea the moment I formed the circle. So we'll get there. Oh, I'm tight. No worries. Dude, what are you on? What kind of crack cocaine have you been fucking slurping up? You said hang tight. Did I? Dude, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, okay. I figured out why that happens. Okay, we got it. Anyways, the reason why... Shit check? No, nothing. We're chill. We're gaming. We're pretty solid tonight, actually. We've been a good boy. There hasn't been a single dookie. I don't believe you. That's cool. Now it's cool that my own friend doesn't believe me when I say I've been shit myself. What kind of friend are you? Questioning me. Fuck you. You freak. Also, I need to do Skyward Sword. What about Skyward Sword? Skyward Sword's cool. Never mind. What? Dude, I'm lost. I'm so lost. Whatever. We're playing the game. We're chilling. I want to have what giant... Hi, lost. I'm Ethan. No. Hi, Ethan. I'm lost. Anyways, I wanted to have a giant, basically cherry blossom tree up top here. But will I actually do that? I know for sure the mountain ridge is going to be surrounded by cherry blossom trees, but do I really need to go any further than that? Or is that, like, cool enough? So, hi, Oliver. Bro's chilling. Anyways, what do we think? Do we have a giant cherry blossom tree here? And have, like, a giant structure related to that thing? Or do we just make an outline here of cherry blossom trees? I do got to make the biome cherry blossom. So let's do that real quick. Spam the pink petals and leaves. Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna do that. But like, Jesus Christ. Do I have to paint the biome, not actually set the biome? Okay. Hold on. There is a way to do it with this thing. Biome painter. Is this Badland? No, 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 no. Cherry Grove. Fill vertically. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so we'll paint like the outside edge for sure. Oh, I can just do this. Chill. Time to find out. Also, let's turn off clouds because this shit's annoying. Quality, clouds, off. Apply. We don't need clouds. Cloud? Clouds? Clouds? These things are spawning. Game rule, natural. Spawn monsters. False. Kill pig. Marty, where you go? We don't need clouds. Dude. Doc Ock was definitely ripping fat clouds. I think we'll do, yeah. I think we'll just have a giant cherry blossom tree here. Anyways, time to paint. Brush, sphere, forest, sphere. Let's go 3, 6, or maybe 6, 7. Never mind. Cherry. There we go. Yeah, no, it would no. Doc Ock's cool though. He's an OG for sure. You know, he's cool with it. He def ain't no threat. He ain't an op. He's the Ock. He's Doc Ock. He's a doc. Ain't no op. Doc Ock. Struggling. Okay, we're chill. Okay, keep on keeping on. So let's do shape sphere. We're definitely doing a sphere. We ain't doing a flat shit. Dude, Doc Ock was actually the saddest villain. Before their arms boofed his brain, he just wanted to use science to tell people to make the world better. No, can't you say that about every scientist? Aren't they all the same? That's the question, huh? That's what we have to think about. Anyways, so we're gonna have to work on one giant freaking tree, cherry blossom tree. Also, thank you whoever on YouTube threw out that sub. Big appreciate. Big appreciate. Shape. Cherry awesome. Cherry. Cherry awesome. Oh, this needs to be a 2. There we go. I received Discord messages. I did have a good run. I did have a good run. Anyways, one Chinese scientist that theorized he could use genetic manipulation to depopulate India in a few months. Huh. Well, in his mind, he was probably helping someone, right? Like, that's probably what he was doing. Like, they all feel good to themselves. No, we don't want extend the ground. Okay. Okay, we want these ones to extend the ground. And then from there, we can build on to what we're doing. Just because extending or not extending the ground on these edge ones can be a little bit of a weird thing to try to work with. It'll look better as we build it. Right now, we're just outlining. An interesting not chat message. A Discord message. Okay. We're going to find an image of a bonsai tree. And we're going to try. Oh, actually, that one looks cool. We're going to try to get something close to this. So, let's get my general rough shape. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we just have to build around this. And then what we can do is have the trees doing cool stuff. Anyways, do we have to naturally add these fucking leaves? I think we do. Hold on. Cherry. Petal. There we go. Bone meal? Blah. Wait, can I do replace air? World edit how to replace block above another block. Wait, what? No. fucking pink petals. Wah! Too many arguments. From to. Wah! Am I stupid? No? Wait, what? Oh, it just might be over for me. No, we're not gonna get pink petals that way. It's not gonna be cool. Can I shovel? Give me copper shovel. Brush, paint. Or wait, brush. What can we do? What are our options? Morph? No. We want to like apply? No. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Oh, what if we paint with these? Huh. I mean, oh, hold on. Control it. Okay. So like we sort of get there, but not in the way that we want. So can I have it so that way it does that? Oh. Huh. I get it now. There we go. Copy property. Active lots. Reset. No. I want to just if I copy property. Nope. Noise painter. No. Can I see this is the rough part is finding this stuff out. Can I'm just trying to make it so that way tool mask operations. Replace air to pink petal. Why? See, that's closer to what we want, right? Oh, that's fucking not what I wanted to do. Wrong undo, right? Okay. This is where it gets tricky. I would like to get a bazillion dollars. Type replace. Fuck. Brush. Paint. Sphere. Set. Pink petal. Yeah, not exactly what we're looking for, unfortunately. Also, let's do F3 just so that we have the coordinates for later. Replace air if also touching block. Yeah, that's the question. I tried that, but I don't think it worked. That's what I had, like, hold on. I guess we can do this now. And I have to come up here. Not fuck it up. Replace air or ah! Okay. Yes. And now all we need to do now is wait. Maybe. Ah, so many options. Pink petals. Flower amount 4. Oh, undo. Yeah. No, yeah, no, we got it. We got it. Also, what we can do is add some variety. Also, the wildflowers mixed in for some. Okay, wild flowers. Okay, let's try that. Okay, I see. I see. Oh, let's what does this look like? You know, why not add the cactus flower? Why not? Does it look different if you bone meal it at all? No. A cactus flower looks good. We can add that. I think we need to add a little bit more air. Give me more of my flowers. Where are my flowers, Summer? Fuck. We're losing vision over here. Boss. Also, we can add maybe no, leaf litter can be used elsewhere. It doesn't need to populate this area. And we'll add firefly bushes as well. This I think is gonna whoa. Possible. This might be reasonable enough to keep. Pro tip: bury the bushes underground so you get the particles, not the ugly bushes. I like the bushes. I like them, but however, we're still not gonna use that right now. Anyways, what we really are gonna do is focus on the tree right now. If I don't do that, then it was all for naught. And I think we're better than that. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. We're getting the music. We can focus. I wonder how cracked out I look. I haven't plunk in so long. It's been rough out here. I almost fell. Not like it would have done anything. I panicked for no reason. I folded under no pressure. There's no pressure at all. It was just a little bit of distance lost, but that was nothing. Okay. We'll come over here. We're going to extend out this way a little bit more as well. Sorry, I'm like a little mute, I guess. I don't know. I was so focused. I just forgot, life existed. It happens a lot. Like, just kind of forgetting that I exist. Locked in on the crowd. No, for real. I ain't got nothing else. I mean, honestly, this is kind of coming out to look pretty good. I didn't actually expect it to go so well. I again, I haven't done this before. I haven't like one really used the program, but also like I haven't tried building something this grand in a long time, and also not like this. So still learning. Anyways, I think now what we can do, I think is we can work on leaves. So let's get our cherry leaves. Cherry leaves. Let's go. Anyways, shape. I'm gonna do okay, I wanted to cut off. No, I don't want any of that. Meta ball. Oh, this is that's great. Yes, please. This is also like this is cool, not what we're looking for. This is also replacing the wood, and we don't really want that. Keep existing. I'm gonna assume that means we keep whatever is already there. Yes. Okay. Perfect. There we go. So keep existing is really good. That's something we'd like. Before we do this, let's just okay. Okay, now what we do is we get this. And we don't want it to meta ball too much, right? like I want it to. Ooh, that might be perfect. When I was streaming. I forgot I was streaming, dude. It's over. We're locked out of our brain. It's okay. I got a little bit more in me, and then I will. What's the word? End the stream. But for now, though, it's not over. It's not over till we say it's over. And by golly, it's not over. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're chill. I'm actually surprised with how well this is actually coming together. I was expecting this to actually end up falling apart pretty hard, but I think I think it's doing all right. Granted, could do better. However, uh, I don't prioritize building over the commands and stuff. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. I lost my ability to build as well as I used to. I hit Unk status and it's just been downhill ever since. So it's Jover. I accept my fate. I just don't got it anymore. I used to be cracked. We had some good shit. But it ain't been like that in a fucking long time. Anyways, we're gonna finish up with these leaves a little bit here, and then I will be calling it for the evening. However, we definitely can increase this a little bit. Maybe not that much. I have a fantastic idea. Oh, there's so many holes. Too many to choose from. Anyways, that's pretty good. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna smooth out the top. Also, hold on, beforehand though. Kind of need a little bit of a little downward curve action there. I'll do the same over here on this side as well. There we go. And that should be assumedly pretty good. So then, yeah, what we'll do here is smooth. Okay. Really good. Anyways. End the stream is 3 words, you silly goose. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't remember what that said. Or like where we got to that conclusion at. I'm smoothing this shit out, and then we're gonna we're ending because we're the ye old Benjamin was a little strong tonight. Not to make excuses, but fact. You know what? I think this turned out pretty dang good. I think I'm happy with this for now. What about... It's too big. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We've smoothed it out. Dude, the good idea. Kiri. Yeah, I knew I said that wrong. Anyways. We're having a little bit of lag there. There we go. We're back. Yeah, the shaders on the stream apparently doesn't render too well, but game looks fine. Anyways, pretty chill. I consider we're done now. Also, we might end up getting rid of this middle section. I most definitely will. But right now I'm not worried about it. It is a non-issue. But what I do feel comfortable doing right now is getting rid of that. There we go. The fuck you mean? Oh yeah. That looks good. That looks really good. And what if I do it again? There we go. Pretty good. So this should stay. It doesn't. Oh, it's like a shuffle. Because I'm replacing everything above grass. That is air. Yes. I guess everything that's above grass, not even air. Just anything above grass. Okay. Okay. I see. That's cool though. Okay. Yeah, I think for now we're done. I definitely want to like have some strands of leafage coming off of this tree. But I think good. I think good. I think we did a good. Not gonna lie. Anyways, for now we're done here. All I know is I have to go that way to reach the spawn again. So, future me, if I ever need to figure it out, we're at fucking 1300, 500. That'll teleport you here. But yeah, no, thank you everyone whoever joined today. I mean, it's not normally what we do, but it's chill. It's a little hobby project, and let's see where I can take it. But I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm going to just probably end up falling asleep here soon, but I'll probably work on this off stream because I am not paying attention. I'm ready for bed. But yeah, thank you for coming tonight. And we'll see you later. Bye bye.